Hey, what's up guys, it is Saintsfan and welcome back to another GTA 5 Finance and Felony DLC video. Today we're taking a look at those unreleased supercars a little bit more. I know I kind of have been putting out a ton of videos on these, but I want to give you guys all the information I can about them before they do get released and you can purchase them. So hopefully when they do drop, you'll have a lot more knowledge and can make a better decision if the car is worth it. Today we're taking a look at their speed. This is just straight up raw speed again. This isn't lap times or anything. This is just on the airstrip. We basically go from one side to the other so you can get an idea of the top speed, the acceleration, and compare it to some of the other cars. First and foremost, for anyone wondering, this is not in GTA Online. This is in single player. Me and my friends downloaded a co-op mod, so that's why it looks a little bit laggy. Also, I think my friend's tires, and when he does a wheelie on the bike, that doesn't happen. It's just some glitches in the co-op mod, but for the most part, everything else is like normal. These first couple of tests, like I said, this is from one side around the corner to the other strip. This one is testing the new Grotti X80 Proto, and we tested against the FMJ and the T20. When I did the supercar testing with the FMJ and the T20 and all the other supercars, these were the top two, so I figured I would have the Proto go against these just to see how everything comes out. As you would imagine, a $2.7 million car that doesn't really even look like a car. It looks like some sort of futuristic spaceship or something. It does beat them in this test. The acceleration is better. The top speed is better. I don't know if the handling is better. I haven't really gotten that much of a feel as to how the handling compares to some of the other supercars. But if you do decide to purchase this car, you are going to be getting your money's worth compared to the old supercars that are already in the game. As you may have seen a few times in the gameplay, both the T20 and the Proto have excellent starts, and I think that's due to them being all-wheel drives. The FMJ is not an all-wheel drive car, so when you go at the start, your back tires are going to spin and your front tires are not going to help you get that good start. You will see though, the FMJ does catch up a little bit, at least to the T20. It does not catch up to the Proto, just because the Proto is better than both of these cars. It's going to be interesting to see how this affects the supercar racing community. I'm sure they're probably not going to be happy about this, just because it's going to completely unbalance that class, which was already fairly balanced. So up until now, you may be thinking that, all right, well, if anything, this car is the best because it's $2.7 million. Maybe not everyone will purchase it because it is such a high price. Well, that's where we get to the Pfister 811. I don't know what's wrong with this car. This car, and I mean that in a good way. This car is incredible. It smokes the Proto that just smoked the other supercars. So I don't know if this is something that they're gonna fix or what, because like I said, we are in single player, but this is just taking the files, upgrading them as full as they can go, and then testing them against the other cars that have been in the game. So it's not like we added any mods or added any other features that aren't there to this car. It's just super odd. I mean, this thing, it not only beats it off the start, but in top speed, it feels like once you get to like the 6th gear, it just takes off. And you'll see that most noticeably when we get to the second airstrip, like when we go around the corner. It's kind of neck and neck with the Proto, but then I just take off in the Pfister. And I'm actually going to let you guys listen to it because it sounds like the same thing that happened with the Slam Van, where I guess the suspension, it just messes with the physics of GTA and it makes it go super fast. So if anybody can explain this, let me know in the comments, but here's what it sounds like. Even some of the times when I messed up, you might have seen that in the gameplay, but even some of the times I messed up where I cut a corner too sharp or I went too fast around the corner and I kind of went on the grass, I still beat the Proto and even the FMJ in the back by a lot. It's crazy. In one of these clips, you're going to see we actually go against a Hakachu just to see what it would be like against that. And the Hakachu actually, when you wheelie at least, it does keep up, but that's just because the wheelie physics in the game are kind of broken and you go super fast. Also, the Rapid GT, if you have no bulletproof tires and you shoot the thing to make its suspension drop, it will go significantly faster, which is crazy in and of itself. But that's another glitch that you're not going to really find yourself competing against in races. I just thought this was a crazy find for this Pfister. Again, I don't know if Rockstar can change this in like the tunables or something, because they're not going to release an update, I don't think, since it's already in the game for these cars. I thought they were just going to flip the switch, so to speak, in the cloud or in the tunables to make them available to be purchased in GTA Online. If this holds true, then this car is only like 1.2 million, I think. So like getting what it does for that price tag, it would be ridiculous. And honestly, with this video, since it is going up before it is in online, if Rockstar haven't noticed that, then maybe they'll fix it, because even though it's cool, that is super broken, especially on a supercar. Like it being on the Slam Van or even the Banshee a few updates back, that's not too bad, because those cars aren't that great in all the other aspects. But this one, man, this one is good at speed, acceleration, handling. It's good at everything. So the fact that it just flies, I don't know, man. I hope that that's something that they either address or figure out what went wrong and fix it. Because if you thought the Proto was bad enough to the superclass, this car, it just makes the Proto not even worth it. And then, just in case anybody was wondering, we'll test the 770 here next. This one is a sports car, so we're going to test it against the Massacro and the new Grotti Bestia, at least when it's just the 770 versus the new Grotti. The new Grotti does have better acceleration, I'm pretty sure, because that's an all-wheel drive. This one, it feels like it's not. So that one does have the better acceleration. However, this one will catch it in top speed. I would almost say that the Bestia is still kind of competitive against this car, but this one does have a little bit of an advantage. Now, going against the Massacro, this is a little different story. The Massacro is still, I feel, the best car, best sports car in the game. The 770 is a little bit more competitive against the Massacro than the Bestia that just came out. But if you're looking for the overall best, I think it's still the Massacro. The Massacro gets a way better start, and I think the handling is like great on the Massacro, in my opinion. Top speed, I will say, I'm pretty sure the 770 has a little bit more top speed, because in these tests, the 770 did eventually catch up to the Massacro, even though I did get the good start. And sometimes, just depending on how I drove, it did overtake me. So it's not like you're going to completely dominate any sports car in the Massacro. The 770 might still be worth it for some of you guys out there if you want something a little bit different or new. If I remember correctly, the 770 is supposed to be priced at around $600,000. And I don't know, from what we've seen so far, I don't know if it would really be worth it. There's not much customization, although the car as it, like by itself, it looks beautiful. I love the car design, but it's just kind of lacking because there's not much customization. There's only a primary color you can choose. And if it's not significantly better than the Massacro, I don't know if many people are going to purchase it, or if you, as the viewer, want to purchase it. That is it with the video, though. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop a like if you did enjoy. That'd be much appreciated. Got a couple more videos coming out later today. Also, for those wondering, I don't think Fashion Friday will actually be out today on Friday. I just have so many videos I want to get out about the new DLC, so I think I'm going to push that back till tomorrow. It's going to be Fashion Saturday for a week. You guys can let me know what you think of all this stuff in the comment section, though. Like, do you hope they fix that Pfister issue, or would you actually like that to be in the game? I feel like if it is in the game, though, it literally makes the $2.7 million car worthless, unless you just purchase it for looks, which very well could be the case because it looks amazing and it's got a really great bunch of customization options. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. As always, though, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.